Hello everyone, this is Rick and welcome to another episode of King Sacrifice. So today before starting the video, I want to say you that do not skip it because this is one of the most amazing game ever played in the history of chess. So it is the immortal game of chess which was played between Adolf Anderssen, who was a German master who had won the great international tournaments in the year 1851 and 1852. In this game, he played against Lionel Kieseritzky, who got primarily famous because of the current game I'm going to show you. So, the move is e4, e5, and f4. So, as you know, this is the King's Gambit. And whenever black takes it, it becomes King's Gambit accepted. Bishop to c4, queen to h4 check, king to f1, b5. So the idea of playing move b5 is so that the queen will get some discovered checks on white king. Knight to f6, knight to f3. Here, if black would have played the move queen to h5, then white would have just developed the knight by playing knight to c3. So that's why we went to h6, d3. So here, he would have played the move bishop to c5, c6, or the move knight to c6. But instead, he played the move knight to h5, after which knight to h4 was played, queen to g5, knight to f5, c6 attacking the bishop, and white also attacks the bishop with the g4 move. As notice, the pawn on g4 is not takeable because the queen is just hung. So now knight to f6 was played. So instead of retreating the bishop to c4 or a4, white just played a very good move, that is rook to g1, with an idea of just harassing the queen. So black just greedily took the bishop, after which h4 was played, queen to g6, h5, queen to g5. Now again queen to f3 was played with an idea of taking on the f4 pawn, and after which the black queen will just get trapped. So the knight just went back to g8. So you see that black just wasted 4 moves. He first played the move knight to f6 and again knight to h5, and from h5 again to f6 and g8. So he wasted 4 moves, and white is just developing his pieces quickly and also gave one of his bishops to quickly develop his pieces. So now here white took on the f4 pawn, queen to f6, knight to c3, bishop to c5. So the bishop is attacking the g1 rook, but white now again played an amazing move, that is knight to d5, again giving a chance to black to attack white's another rook by playing queen takes on b2. So white played the move bishop to d6 instead of protecting the rook. And now here black would have actually won after queen takes on a1. So this move is giving a check, king to e2, and if queen takes on g1, then he will just lose because of knight takes on g7 check, king to d8, and bishop to c7. So you need to play queen to b2. He needs to stay on this diagonal because noticing that the knight is just eyeing on the g7 pawn. So this would be winning for black, but in the game he took another rook with his bishop, and white here played the move e5, noticing that he is just stopping the queen from supporting the g7 pawn. So the queen took on the a1 rook, giving a check, king to g8, g2, and He would have played the move bishop to b7, which would have led to a draw after knight to c7 check, king to d8, queen takes on b7, bishop to b6, knight takes on a8, queen to g1, king to h3, and some 3-4 repetition moves. So this would have been a draw. But in the game, he played the move knight to a6. As you notice that the bishop is coming into the way of the king. Now it is just a simple mate in 3 position. You can just pause the video and solve the puzzle. Here white just took on the g7 pawn, giving a check, king to d8. And now here white just played the final move of the game, which made it very delicious. Queen to f6, and the only move black can play is to take the f6 queen or to block the check by playing knight to e7, in which both of them lose, because if knight takes on f6, bishop to e7 check, and if knight to d7, then it's a checkmate. So this was all about today's video, and thanks to both of the players for giving us historical game of chess. So if you love this game, do let me know by clicking on the like button, and if you have subscribed our channel, thank you very much, and if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe it, and also do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.